one of the best-smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Hey, 57, 57, 15.
Throwing is Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be out of bounds and just beyond the line of scrimmage. That's all they needed to pick up the first down. On play action, it's Mahomes. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. That is 16th touchdown of the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hey, Riblin. Yellow. Hero 15.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Catch made by Smith-Schuster. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
43.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. He's taking... shy of the 10.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is second touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. He'll look to throw. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This is taken at his own 30. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Once again, it's Pacheco. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Still on his feet. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. First and 10 now from the 36. Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Trent McDuffie up from his corner spot there on the tackle. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Back to throw. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And he will score. Brock Bowers. Touchdown Raiders. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders get back in it. It is 21-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on first and 10. Mahomes back. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
At the 29-yard line.
It's first down, and they'll run. He'll work forward for a couple. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle. Second down and 8. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. He'll drop to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on fourth down.
That's taken in, and he's going to have Raiders first down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He's got it inside the 5. And the Raiders are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. Right side.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy. Big play for KC. A pickup of 44 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line. Here now, second down and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's down the field and intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Attack, attack! Hey, 43.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will score again. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. It is his third touchdown of the game. And 18 now on the season. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. From the back line of the end zone, a surprise, he's bringing it out.
Recovered by the receiving team.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll look to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. It's fourth down is looming. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the second time. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, Ripley. 43. 43.
Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Yellow.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Attack, attack.
At the
Hey,
43-yard
go, go, go,
line.
go, go, go. Right side.
Play action here. Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Yellow. Yellow. Right side.
Now, Mahomes. That is hard. He gets the hook up with Rice. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half.
Yellow, yellow.
48-yard line.
15, yellow, 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 yellow. Side.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's got another one. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns.
Raiders 14. Harrison Butker.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
72. Here we go. Here we go. Last thing, 19.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
32-yard line.
First and 10.
Tie down these two. Tie down these two. Yellow. Attack.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A huge play just before the half. It's a gain of 34. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He's going to try it here again. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
30-yard line.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Score, Chiefs 49, Raiders 14.
Hi, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he will get into the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Oh, he is out of bounds, but that's a nice return. We'll give the offense the ball up past the 45-yard line. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. And Landon Roberts in there on the tackle. 2nd and 7. A give here to Pacheco. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They put Kelce in motion. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he's into the end zone yet again. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Let's go, let's go!
Just shy of midfield. On gain of 19 yards. First down, Raiders.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over at their own 15.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. A run. It's Pacheco. Up the sideline, past the 30. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Hey, 15. Yellow.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
A handoff running left. It's Pacheco. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. Your
Yellow.
a handoff to Pacheco. And he's going to pick up the 1st down across midfield and down at the 49. On the carry, it's Pacheco. Finds an alley to the 35. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Here's Pacheco. And he will score again. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Back to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and sets up third down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
Let's go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for two. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. He'll try again. It's second and 10. On the ground, here's Pacheco. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Elandon Roberts.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
He's going to look for the home run ball. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. He'll drop to throw. That's to the outside. He's got it to Bowers on the corner route. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
Back to the air once more on second down. He keeps it himself.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
15.
Mahomes back. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs stretch things out even further. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll look to throw. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll find his running back, White. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, They know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defense.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And the Chiefs will take over here just shy of the 30.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season.